everyone, this is Jackie Williams, and I wanted to do just an impromptu Facebook Live on a Saturday afternoon because I have some special friends here with me today.
Hi.
I've got Leslie and Sally, and I thought, well, if they're here, they're gonna do this with me, so I'm gonna make a card with you, and they're gonna make along with. All right, now the card I want to do with you today, we're going to use the Queen Anne's Lace stamp set. And the reason why I chose this one is for two reasons. One, because it is a two-step stamping stamp set, so that's a fun technique to show everyone. And two, because this is the one, well, one of the two stamp sets that's included free in the starter kit this month. If you are thinking of getting started with Stampin' Up! By joining my team, then you receive not only your starter kit for $285 worth of product, but you get this stamp set and the Share the Love stamp set as well. So the project we're doing is just a quick one to do, I should say, suitable for someone just starting out. So if you wanted to share this with someone who's just starting out, it would be a good one. And what we'll do is start first with the Whisper White background. I'll just put that over to the side. And this is 5.5 by 3 3/4 inches. That is using the New Zealand size card front. You would just be a little bit shorter if you were using the American or letter sized. And then I have a 2-inch strip of the, what's it called? Misty Moonlight Designer Series paper. And I'm going to put that into the, what's this called? The banner punch. And just punch that out. And if you don't have the banner punch, you can just use your scissors to cut that out. But the banner punch does make it nice and easy and quick to get it even. And then we'll just go ahead, and if you hear other people punching, it's my friends here in the background. And then I'm just going to place that on. Before I get too far, I'm actually going to stamp my words so I make sure that I place my banners around where the words are going to sit. And these are from the Queen Anne's Lace stamp set as well, these words, stamping those in the black. And then this little strip here, it's kind of a fun piece. It's probably one of my favorite parts about the card. Is actually from the first Frost Designer Series paper. So on the back you have these like photographs of wintry scenes, but on the other side of all the sheets is white and silver foil of different prints. So this is perfect for altering to make it the color that you want. Now I wanted the rich razzleberry, so I'm going to brayer that color on. I might just grab a piece of scrap paper here to do that on so I don't get my workspace all messy. And you can do that as lightly or as dark as you want. The other thing you can do is take a tissue and rub off any excess ink off of the foil, or you can just leave it on, and then your foil has got a little bit of that rich razzleberry on as well. Now I'm not going to go any more because it's got kind of a gradated look to it, and I quite like that, where it's not all just a solid color. I need that punch again. Sorry. And then I'm going to put that in the banner punch. This is a 1-inch strip. And I do recommend you turn it over and just make sure that it's pretty even on the other side. And then go ahead and adhere that onto your project. Now, you might be concerned. It suddenly got very sunny and we're in a shadow. That this is hanging off of my card, but we're just going to put them all on to the lengths that we want, and then we'll just trim it at the end. Now we will do our stamping with the Queen Anne's Lace. And so with this white piece, you two, I would suggest you punch it before you stamp, because it does take off, a fair little bit there. And if you stamp it and then punch it, you might take off more of your image than you actually wanted. So we're going to use the Pear Pizzazz and stamp the flowers. like so. And then, actually I need that, thank you. And then we'll use the rich raspberry again. And we're going to stamp the fill to the flower. So this is what two-step stamping is. You have an outline and then you have like a fill stamp. Or it might be where you have the stems and then the flowers are separate that go on top, or something like that. It's where you've got one image that has multiple layers that can be done in different colors. And this rich raspberry is quite dark, so I'm actually going to stamp that off first. And then just line that up over your flowers. But it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. And then without re-inking, you're just going to move it up a little bit and just stamp again, so you've got some light color on there too. Okay. Then, if you want, I wanted just to fill in a little bit of that white space. So hopefully you can see I've got like some splatters in there. So I took the Gorgeous Grape marker, and if you use the thick end and your cap, you can just kind of flick some speckles. I'm not quite getting it on my paper. There we go. There we go. Just to add some of that. Or you could use an aqua painter and flick, or you could use a Stampin' Blend and flick, or you can go back to the like 90s way and even get like a toothbrush and do that sort of a look, just to get those speckles on there. Then I'm going to take my bone folder and just curl those ends up just a tiny bit there, just to give it some shape. And then before we go too far, we'll wrap some twine around. I'll tape one end down and then just wrap, 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 so nothing too hard there. 1, 2, 3. And then I like to just adhere it down on the back. Cut it like so. And then we can go ahead and put this onto our card front. And you could have that longer than your other pieces or a little bit shorter, but you need to work around whatever words you stamped there. So I'll put it about there. And then here's where we would turn it over and just trim off the excess, or you could use your trimmer if you weren't confident with the scissors. Okay, then I'm going to mat that onto a piece of Misty Moonlight cardstock here. And get my tape runner going. Like so. And then I'm going to take a separate piece of the linen thread. So if you've been to any of my classes or watched videos, you know that I really prefer to tie my bows separately. So I'll put the base piece on first and then take a separate piece to tie the bow. That way I can adjust the bow and I don't have to worry about getting the tension around the project because this piece is already on. Now if you want to, just as an extra, you can just take like literally a couple centimeters of the polka dot tulle ribbon, and once you've tied this into a knot, you can just lay that over the top and then just tie your little bow however you learn to tie bows. And just straighten it up. With linen thread, I like to just leave my tails quite long. Well, sometimes I don't, but for the most part I do. Just leave them long because it's not like ribbon. They're not too obtrusive on a project. And then from there we can put this on a card front. And I generally always use dimensionals for this. Okay, then we've got a white card base. I really prefer my white card bases these days. And use your bone folder on that. And place that on your card front. Then we just want to add some embellishments. Although it is absolutely cute as is, but I do like a little sparkle myself. So I'm using the Artistry Bloom sequins, and it doesn't come like this, but I've opened a few packs and I've just got them in a little container. And they have this color in here that kind of matches with about 6 of our colors. It does match well with the magenta, with the melon mambo, but it also works really well with the rich raspberry here. So I'm just going to add a few sequins, and the beauty is they are self-adhesive as well, which is great. And put a few of those on your card. Then I'm going to mix in with that some of the white embellishments. These are from the Peony Garden embellishments, and they're called the Elegant Faceted Gems, but they're just white and clear and pink, but they mix in really well with some of your other gems too. So that's that for our card front. Then inside the card, you can go ahead and stamp your flowers again, and you can use the best wishes or the words of your choice. This stamp set actually has some pretty cute fonts in there as well. And then you can stamp your envelope as well. So that's our card for today. If you want more information about the joining offer where you can get this stamp set for free, please private message me or email me and I'll send you some info about that. Or you can go to my online shop and just order the stamp set as well, and that's stamphappy.co.nz/shop. So this is Jackie. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.